Coach, a lot of things were working in your favor tonight. When you take a look at that box score, what is it that stands out to you?
Well, the balance of the team and our bench has given us a big lift, and you need that in a game like tonight where we're on a back-to-back. They're sitting here waiting for us. I thought our energy was terrific.
Amanda Hajar, Knicks Digital.
Coach, you've talked a lot about rebounding being a total team effort. Can you talk about what you saw out there in the paint battle in terms of keeping pace with Houston rebounding and then edging them out and points in the paint scoring, especially without Mitch?
Yeah, that's a big thing. I think with their size, with DeMarcus, and then P.J. Tucker, who's one of the best defenders in the league, and he's so strong. And then they downsize, and you have to react to that, where there's a lot of switching. And so I think our dribble penetration was good, forced the collapse. We got into the paint, made some good plays, some good reads. I thought the unselfishness was important. And then we had a number of guys just step up and make shots. But overall, the defense I thought was very, very good. And so we have to count on that. You have to keep the ball out of the paint, challenge shots, and finish with the rebounding. And with a team that shoots threes the way they do, you never feel a lead is safe. So you have to keep playing for 48 minutes.
Mark Berman, New York Post.
Hey, Tom, how'd you like the response of Noel in the starting lineup and Taj subbing for him?
Terrific. They're both great pros, and they're always ready for whatever comes their way. And Taj has been both a starter and a bench guy throughout his career, so I think he handles both extremely well. I think Taj's motor is such a big asset because it doesn't take him 5 minutes to warm up. As soon as he's in the game, he's going. And Nerlens is terrific in terms of the rim protection defensively, pick and roll defense, and then putting pressure on the rim. And oftentimes you don't see the value in that because there's not really a statistic of him going hard to the rim, but what that does is it does create open shots for people, and you can't overlook that.
Steve Popper, Newsday.
Hey, Tom, are you surprised at all, in 3 games, how quickly Emmanuel and Derrick seem to have fit together?
Yeah, well, I'm not really surprised because Derrick's always had the ability to, whether you're playing him with the starters or you're playing him with bench guys, he has the ability to figure it out, and he can play both on the ball and off the ball. And so I think that's what makes him so valuable, and I think he reads the game extremely well, and he provides whatever the game needs. So I think that's a big plus, but it's also his ability to bring the best out of everyone around him. So I think what we're seeing now is we're seeing some really good play out of Obi, and the way that group is playing, it's terrific. And Alec, I don't want to overlook anything that he does because he just makes the team function well when he's on the floor. And that's what you look at. It's not the individual statistics. There's a lot of guys that get empty stats in this league, but it's impact on winning and how does the group function together. And I think that group plays very well together.
Steph Bondi, Daily News.
Hey, Tom, you kind of answered what I was going to ask about the bench, but I did the math, and I think it's 74 points that your bench has outscored the opponent's bench total since you got Derrick. Is that just him coming in and running the show? And how much of it is a credit to him?
Well, he like I said, the value of what Derrick does is he can function in any setting and bring the best out in people. And to me, that's the mark of a great player. When it's not only bringing the best out of yourself, but can you bring the best out of everyone around you? And so I think it's given us really good cohesion with that unit. And then everyone on that unit has had good moments for us. Quick has had great moments. Nerlens has played well. Obi has been he was slowed down by the injury at the beginning, but he's starting to find a comfort zone, and he's doing a good job. And like I said, the same things that I say about Taj, I could say about Alec. Alec could be a starter, he could be a bench guy, and he just goes out there and he plays to win. And that's an important aspect of this. It's knowing when to shoot, knowing when to pass. It's playing with intensity defensively. It's being there for your teammates, giving the appropriate help, closing out, be a multiple effort guy. And those are the types of things that unite and inspire your team. So when you have a group of guys that are playing like that, it's a big plus.
We have time for 2 more questions. Rebecca Harlow, MSG Network.
Coach, you mentioned that Andy Greer is the one who is working with Derrick on the playbook at this point and putting in some of that extra time. How much does it help you that those two already have a relationship, and just in general help you that you've gotten certain coaches that you've been able to bring along with you throughout these stages of your career?
Yeah, it's been a big plus. And obviously knowing Derrick and then knowing the system, and Andy's a terrific coach, and I feel very fortunate. I have a great group of coaches, and they're all different, and they all provide things that are very helpful to me and to our team. And so I think when you have a staff that works as hard as they do, and they're all great teachers, they're all committed to winning, and they're selfless. They'll do anything to help the team, and they crisscross. They're working with all the players. It's not one guy with this one player. They're all contributing, and it's part of being a team.